Boo! Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41 before I play any games. I think yesterday it took me an hour and a half to hit this, so hopefully today goes better. I will start at the 1 minute mark as I usually do, so I can keep track of how long I spent. Yeah, ate 3/4 of a bag of Doritos right before starting the stream. Jesus. Uh, yeah, so I'm going to start in a couple seconds from now. Ooh, I don't have my lighting on, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. So mate in one. Mate in one. Can I just take the knight? I'm worried about Perpets, but I don't think he has it after check. It might be King H4, but even then I think I can. Well, I don't think I like this puzzle because it's not so straightforward because of this check and then H4. I could maybe take, but he's coming in here. King H3 then. Okay, then I have King H3. But what if he goes Rook F4? Yeah, see that looks okay. Then I have King H3. No, I don't. So I don't like this puzzle at all, unless it's not taking the knight. But you would think it would be. Takes, check. King G3, H4 looks to be a problem. Takes, Rook F4. Oh, I have G4? No, I still don't, I don't think. Okay, I might have back to G3. King G3. I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Yeah, this ends too soon. You have to see all of this. Oh, we can't move the rook. My bad. Yeah, but still, you have to see this. So that shouldn't be rated 1,000. Okay. Actually, I didn't hit 41 yesterday. Lichess gave me a broken puzzle, and I'm still pissed about that. Still pissed about that. Check, mate. Check. Check, and then I win the rook. That's crazy. Okay. Black fork. And I can I can always, but because if he ever attacked me, I can always go to one of these other squares, I think. And we have a check, double check, and then mate on H8. Mate. Check. King B7, check on D7. Few blocks I'm taking. I don't know, that should be good though. I could also take his rook, but then I'm getting mated. And then I was going to go check here. I don't see why I can't take. Oh, I see. Wow. We have to give mate because he's got a queen. I'll do the fork here. So there's a fork if he goes to e3. And we should have enough material there. And if he goes to g5, there's a mate. The knight comes in. We are white, check and block. We are black. Can I take? I'll be up the exchange. His queen looks vulnerable. Nobody in the stream yet today. Sunday night. Everybody's at church. Bishop g3 is the closest thing that comes to mind. Yeah, because I can take and then take the bishop. Fork on here is looking geometrical. There it is. Back rank issues maybe. Hello, Federico. No, I have rook d1 or queen d1 after. Fork should be good. Check wins his queen. Down 2 pawns. Check, and then I can take the bishop. Fork on the knight. We are down. Yeah, but we'll have 2 minors for the rook. That should be good enough. Check wins a rook. I'm on e4 thrice. What if he moves the dark squared bishop? I think I have f3. I can trade queens and then f3. Hello, Mimzovic. Yeah, so take the queen. I think. And we have a check. We win the queen if he takes. Sorry. I mean, we win the queen if he moves the king. But then he might have g3 here. Or so wait, it's check. I'm stupid. So, I mean, so if he takes, then I'm winning the queen. Hello, Doc Waffle. My day, I ate 3/4 of a bag of Doritos right before streaming. I'm supposed to be trying to lose weight. Okay, h5 comes to mind. So if he takes my knight, yeah, you're young though. You can do that type of thing when you're young. So I take on. He takes on c5, h5. Sorry. So h5 he takes on c5. I don't know about that. I mean, it looks good. I take. He can play like f6. Doesn't seem like enough. Yeah, h5, queen c5, hg, f6, and then maybe queen h3 or something. I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. I don't think I like this puzzle too much though. And if I take on g4, it takes my knight. I don't know. This is a weird puzzle. Queen g4, queen c5, hg. Is this what we're happy with? And then I take here. Okay, I see. But I wanted to look at that other line where if he takes here first. Wait, is this the line I just looked at? And then, yeah, no, then f6. Yeah, it's queen h3. So I was right about that. Don't love the puzzle. Don't hate it. Don't love it. Okay, this rook looks awkward. There it is. There's the geometry. And, well, king g1. Okay, we are white. Can we force a mate here? No, because he's threatening f2. So what about a check? And then is this mate? Is that mate in 2? d5, king d5, rook c2. And then mate. I think this is... Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, I can go. Okay. And then mate here. Okay, we are black. We have 2 legal moves. I don't think I want to allow rook c1. That doesn't look too good. So we go here. And then I'm suspecting geometry. Or do we just take the rook? Probably just take the rook. He can take e3, but then I'm threatening mate, so we're just taking the rook. Well, I'm flying through these. It hasn't even been 14 minutes yet. Of course, I'm going to get one wrong now. So we have a check. We are down a rook. We have 2 pawns, or we have 1 pawn for the rook. If queen g7, could I sack the exchange? Don't think I can. Oh, there's a discovery here too. Oh, but his queen is protected. So queen g6, queen g7. Ah, fork. But I could already take the other rook to begin with, so how does that help? I also have e6 after. If queen g7, check, and then he has to move his king. Not here because I have rook f7. So king h8. Oh no, I can't move the pawn. I don't know. That looks good though. I could almost take here, but then he has rook h3. Well, it's still good though. I don't know. This is kind of weird. Check, and plus there's other moves here too. Like I don't think he wants to move the king because then I'm taking the rook with tempo. So the only other move I guess is bishop g7. Yeah, but I'm not sure about that. Bishop g7, I have queen f, or I have rook f7. Yeah, rook f7 looks good there. So queen g7 is probably the best move for him. And then either queen e6 or I take on h5. Yeah, queen e6, king h8. And then I take, I'm up 2 pawns there. Okay, and then in this line, I was going to go rook f7. Rook f7 doesn't work, I'm stupid. Wonder if I could play e6 here. This is a tough puzzle. e6. e6, rook c3, and then rook f7. Might have check and then rook f7. Get that drives his king away. Oh, and I can just take the rook with tempo. So I think it's rook e8. Because then I can take on h5, and then I can repeat. That's got to be it. Yeah, and we take here. No need for rook f7 because we can repeat. Although it does allow bishop h6. No, but then I'm still threatening rook f7. Okay. Next up, I am black. Check. We just win. Am I crazy? Oh, these pawns can run though. Okay, so rook e1, bishop f1 takes. We're good. Just making sure he doesn't have anything here. I think I want to take with the knight. Otherwise, I'm not stopping his pawns. Okay, 36. We are black. I think we can take here. What about check first? But I think I'm going to be able to go king f7 at the end here. Somehow. Time to drink. The Doritos making me thirsty. All of that MSG and salt. Oh, I have rook h8 at the end. So check. And then rook h8. This is a mate. If he goes anywhere else, he can't. And we call the arbiter because it's illegal. Okay, next up. We are white. Careful, I do have chat open. So be careful, Doc, please. So we have a check. I don't think this is going to... Well, if he goes here, then it's mate. So bishop b5. King f8. Who do we appreciate? Sack the rook. Takes. King comes in. I don't know. It's close, though. It probably is bishop b5 to start. So do they have anything else other than bishop b6? And like you could sack the rook. I guess, yeah, I mean, maybe he does go rook. Maybe he does have rook c6. So rook c6. Takes, queen. Or does that transpose? Pretty much transposes, I think. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back. My patron, Saint Patron Ryan. So bishop b5, bishop c. Oh, yeah, I was looking at rook c6, but I think they transpose because my queen will end up on c8. So bishop b5, bishop c6. We'll say queen c8 is mate. Sorry. Yeah. So okay. Well, this has to be the first move, and then you know what? Oh, it almost works. I can almost go queen c8 here, but he has king e8 after. King d8 after. Okay, so check. Bishop takes, queen c8. I mean, it's just winning. I don't know why that tripped me up. We are white. Hello, Vivek. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. 22 minutes in. I'm going to minimize chat so I don't get distracted by you bastards. Okay. I can take and then we win the queen. Dun 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 dun. Okay, 39. Take. Our king is too sexually active here. So, ooh, yeah, we're good. Last one. Ooh, breakthrough. I'm flying through these today. Boom, bang, boom. Can we do that? Bing, bang, boom. Careful. I think I want the passed pawn. No. We want here. Okay, so hang on. So if I take... And if for some reason he goes to c3... Then can I take here? Because my pawns will self-protect. But they'll also self-protect this way. That's why I'm conflicted. Hang on. No. The problem is he can push. That's the real problem. Because he's going to promote with check and I can't stop them. So I think might actually have to take the pawn. I better think on this one. This is actually trickier than I thought. I might have to take so that I can stop his c pawn. And I don't think I have to worry about AB because then I'm pushing. Oh, but he's in the square there, surprisingly. Bing bang. He's stopping that. So maybe it is b3. His king can never leave my pawns. But then the problem is, again, c6. I wonder if I could come back and then go in front of the advanced pawn. Interesting. So b3. He has to push the pawn there, otherwise I'm taking the e pawn. So he would have to play c6. And then I'm thinking about going in front of it. If he ever brings his king back, I'm going to promote, right? Like if he brings his king to support the pawn, I'm just going to promote. He's going to be too slow to do anything. So this is so b3, c6 is forced essentially, and then king back to go in front of it. You can't bring the king up. If he pushes c2, then I go king d2. And then I think this if this is correct, this is underrated. I feel this is not easy. So b3, c6, and then king e7. Now, if he then pushes, here, I can take it. I'm going to go with this plan, but let me double check. But to me, that's the correct plan. I mean, again, if he goes this route, I'm just pushing, push. Well, he's in check already, you know. And even so, I've got queen b7, or yeah, queen b7. So I think b3, if he goes this way, okay, it's slightly a better version for him, but he's going to be too slow here still. And yeah, and c6, I bring the king down. Yeah, he pushes again. I go king d2, check, I take. So I'm doing this. Oh my God, it's wrong. I've got chat open now. On 40. I had a good time too. That was a good time. And now we're never going to get a game because oh God. So what did I miss? What did I miss? So I was going to go in front, and I thought, I missed e7. I missed e7. A flaw in my master plan. Yeah, a flaw. Okay, have to start over. Well, back ground zero. Too bad. That was a good run. So I think we have a Bowden's mate here. And I'm just going to minimize chat and be quiet for a little bit while I try to catch up here. Wow. Okay. There. I didn't want to have to calculate how to defend that. Check. Fork. Is that good enough? White. Should have got a rook. Queen h6. How does he stop mate? He could sack here, but then I can take this a pawn. I mean, what else are we doing? Yeah, the key is to take what's a pawn first. Check. And then I can take the knight. Is that good enough? I think so. Oh, it's... The king is very exposed there, but... Again, what are we going to do if it's, you know, if it's not this? Yeah, it's... He has some scary follow-ups, but I think I can hide on G8. Oh! Oh! And now this is the downfall. when I get the first run wrong, that it usually doesn't go well from there. Okay. Yikes. When I get the first one wrong, it's a slippery slope. Because I go quick, wanting to catch up. Chuck. Is that better? Because I don't want him taking here and hitting my other knight. Oh, I have his Wishen. Okay. Check. Ooh. Yeah, then I just take the knight. Anastasia's mate. Oh, it's not Anastasia's mate. Queen. Okay, he's pinned. Breakthrough. A lot of king and pawn endings. Is A5 an idea? I don't think so. How am I getting a breakthrough here? Wonder if I can... I'm sure this isn't the answer, but it feels like strategically I can move my king back What am I missing? Yeah, a5. So a5, he's almost in Zugzwang because his king can't move. Right, so a5, a4, and I'm getting a queen. Same thing if he moves a3. So he has to move the b pawn. If he plays b4, then I may take because I have a passed pawn, and then bring the king around here. Let's say he defends it. Can I then play c3 at some point? He has to take. I take here, and then I can outflank. Is that a long-term strategy? And that's if he, I forget if he pushes. If he pushes, that was my plan. I already forgot. a5. I forget what line I was just looking at there. I think I was looking at b4. Oh yeah, I was looking at taking. a5, b4, ab, cb. But then yeah, I don't know about that. cb, then I bring the king back. The problem is you can play a4, and then my king can't do anything there. Another idea is to take and then bring the king back. Or could I play take and then a5? Takes and then a5 maybe, because he's in Zugzwang. Take on b3, a5. If he plays here, then I'm queening. And then takes a5. If he plays c4. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. Ooh, opening up chat on that one. That one was tricky. Yeah, I don't know how that was 1400. Oh God, I hear finally. You guys are rough on me, man. You guys never make mistakes. You're all grandmasters. Okay. I'm down a pawn. So let's look at a forcing move. I mean, there's arguably a Zwischenzug here. No, rook c8. So, okay, so takes. And then we have knight c5, which looks good. Okay, breakthrough time. If he takes, then I'm promoting. What else is there to say? If he pushes, then I have c7. Okay, rook g3. That was a stupid puzzle. Double check, one of my favorite motifs, and then this is mate. It's mate and 2. And check and mate. So we take with the queen. See, it's weird. They give easy ones after giving some hard ones. Okay, so this is just a mate and 2. Check. We're in check. So, ooh, what's going on here? So we take with the king. I think it's that simple. I think some people just take with the queen, not realizing that it's protecting. So another stupid puzzle. This is interesting. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Maybe king d5? King d5. Just activating the king, going after the pawn. If I made some other move, then I might be too slow here. Maybe I'm not even too slow there. So is time of the essence here for some reason? Because why can't, I mean, this is still looking, oh, you can give a check. That's why. Yeah, so we want to get in there. Yeah, because then we can go here now. Yeah. Okay. Take and then bishop g5. He can then protect it with the knight or the rook. What if I, oh. I don't know, this one's freaking me out a little bit. So takes bishop g5, say knight e2, and I just keep attacking it? Yeah. We are white. His queen looks trapped. Uh-oh, chess kids at 46. We can't allow that. You got to beat 72. Or what's my high? 70. Wait, it doesn't show. But 70 is my high. Okay, we are black. I'm going to minimize chat. I get too distracted. Okay, so we have a check. Oh, this is, okay, let's be careful. What if he does just give us the rook? Okay, then I can sack this. Okay, so he's got to go in front. And then I can just take. All right, so just give a check. And I just take, I don't know if that's the best move, but I mean, it has to be giving the check. It's a stupid puzzle. Okay. Take and then bishop b3. Why not bishop b3 right away? Seems like bishop b3 right away could work. Oh, he can defend it. Although, yeah, so this way, the other way I win the exchange, I think. Yeah, so I take first and then bishop b3, and then if he defends it, I can just take the rook. Okay, so take the queen, I win a rook. Everybody's happy. We are black. I'm moving up the board, right? Okay. So I presume we give a check. Kind of like a Philidor's defense here. And then push the pawn. But then he can force a draw. Or can he? I have rook e8. Yeah. Okay, black. I thought I had this puzzle before, but they all look similar. Break through to the other side, H4. Another, look at all these king and pawn endings. Okay, well, why would we not take? But this one could be tricky. Because how do I move? Like if it was my move again, which essentially it could be, right? Boom. 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 I can go here because he's just going to stay. He can just stay on this pawn. No, but then I push it. So I don't know. What's wrong with taking? Is there a reason why I would want to push one of these pawns first? This one's going to haunt me. So I don't know. Like maybe he goes G4. And let's say I push. Then king C8. I don't understand why I wouldn't take. Like why would pushing the pawn? I'm taking. Okay. And then another big decision. So king C6 is what I would play in a bullet game. Is there a reason I wouldn't want to play king A6? Yeah, well, because this is quicker. So he doesn't get D7. So this forbids D7. That's probably the difference. So he has to spend another move. Yeah, so should be. And then we just run. Okay, that freaked me out. So this should just be check, check. That's not mate. Oh, I have another rook. Never mind. I'll take a break after this one. I'll peek at chat. So what about rook h4, threatening mate? I think it's just rook h4. We are down a rook. So he will get some compensation, but this should just be winning. Didn't see that. That's actually very annoying. But fortunately, this is protected by the bishop. Okay. Okay, I'm going to peek at chat now. The chair breaking. What? Chair breaking. Okay, minimizing chat. Okay, rook and pawn. So this is a big question. Can I take? Yeah, then check. This is a common idea. 35. We win the knight. $36. Pick up sticks. So take, he can't take with the knight because of the fork. If he takes with the queen, Hmm. So bishop e4, queen e4, knight f3. And if king g2. Oh my god, then I can go here. And I win the exchange. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. And if he goes king h1, then I take the rook. I'm going to play it. Yeah, so check. And then we take here. What a move. Very nice find by me. Okay, I'm going to open up chat and take a break after that one. Okay, I'm happy about that one. Take a 30-second breather. Ooh, blink a little bit. Ooh. 4 more to go. Okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Going to minimize chat. Here we go. We are black. I have no material. Well, he's got 2 minors for a rook. Is what, and one of my pieces is about to get traded. So don't know where to begin on this. Maybe rook b8, then he has 2 pieces under attack. Right, if he takes my knight, I take a bishop. I have a rook for 2 pieces. Is that enough? I could also consider taking his knight first. And then if he recaptures the knight, I have rook b8. That would definitely be good. And if he doesn't recapture the knight, if he takes my rook, then I'm thinking a check on a1. And then I could repeat. So knight e3, bishop f8. Queen a1. King h2. Oh, check, and then rook b8. Yeah. This is going to be it, I think. I'll take a break after this one, too. Yeah, check, and then we go. Oh, wait, I don't have a rook. Small detail. Oh, it's a discovery, though. Never mind. It's a discovery. Yeah, okay. Next one. We're down a minor piece, so our king is exposed. I have rook f2. He has 2 legal moves. If king h1, then bishop f3. Or I might take the bishop. I'm not sure yet. But I'm thinking bishop f3. If king g1, then rook g2, then bishop, or then king f1, then queen h3 is mate. And if after bishop f3, if he takes, then queen h3 is a kill box. If he goes king g1 instead, that's obviously the greater issue. That's annoying. I don't... My queen doesn't get in there. I don't know, maybe like bishop e4 there or something. That's kind of strong. Bishop d4. Okay, I'm going to play this. If he goes king g1, I think I'm going to play bishop d4. Yeah, so I'll look for something better, but... I'm going to go bishop d4. Okay, ooh. Now, do I have his Zwischenzug here? I don't think so. Okay, taking a break here. Ooh, getting closer. Two more to go, boys and girls. Vivek, you know, I still have that Indian snack. And guess what? I was at the store today. I was grocery shopping. I found pani puri. Like make at home. And I was thinking about getting it because I've never tried it before. And then I looked at the sodium. So I'd like you guys to guess how much sodium in milligrams per, and don't look it up, but per, I forget how, was it per 3? Yeah. For 3 pani puri, how much sodium in 3 of them? And I'm watching my sodium. I've got health issues, so I can't. I need to be careful. I mean, I just ate 3/4 of a bag of Doritos before streaming, but no, 900 milligrams for 3. So 300 milligrams per pani puri. That's insane. And from what I understand, you wolf them down. Like you eat a lot of them, like 15, right, or something. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm sure it's higher because it's a make at home thing, so it's like more processed. But yeah, I mean that's crazy. Crazy, 900 milligrams in 3. Yeah, I can't make that. Indian food is hard to make. Okay. Minimizing chat, continuing on. Black. Take. Take. Boom. Ooh, boy, I think that might be it. So check. Right? He takes, we take. He takes, I go king g4. But, so I'm on a key square, and no matter what he does, he cries. So, last one. Here. Bing bang. Bing bang. Check. He moves somewhere. I go bang. And I win the exchange. I don't think it's more to it than that. But it seems too damn easy for 40. It seems too damn easy. Okay, maybe he has B4, but I just bring the bishop back. That's the key. Yeah, and then we're just taking the rook. I mean, what do you want from me? What do you want from me here? Am I missing something? We're done. Get one wrong on purpose. Okay, got her done. Only took me an hour and 1 minute. Sucks though, because I got that previous, I got to 40 before and then I screwed up. Time for game. Even though I'm burned out. No, thank you. I just did 100 puzzles. Okay. 2109. Here we go. Chess. Oh, God. The Bodler attack. The most boring opening in the world. But I actually don't do too well against it. No, I actually started over. I did like 3 or 4 attempts today. Okay, I think I'm castling here. And I gotta try to play quicker. My eternal struggle with the clock. And I'm going to go knight c6, I think, but sometimes you can just play d5 right away. But I'm going knight c6 so that I control e5. This, okay, he wants to keep his bishop, but it costs him time. So d5 now. Or can he take my knight? Is that a move? I think it is, right? d5 takes on d5. I think that's a move. I could be wrong. So first of all, let's just ask him what he wants to do with that bishop. Okay, he wants to keep the pin. Now, I think the computer is actually fine with g5 in these lines. It's obviously very uncomfortable for me. But I think the computer likes this. Okay, let's try it out. And then I think the computer often likes to go crazy. I don't know. I don't want to go that crazy though. I also might be confusing this with some other line. Anyways, it's been done. I might have knight h5, right? Because knight g5 I can take, and I'm on. Actually, I'm not so sure about that, because then he's got... No, yeah, so I might have that. But, I mean... I think I'm confusing this for another line. I don't know if I am. Yeah, knight h5, and then I think we actually take, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Do I want knight h5? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm going knight h5. What I don't like about this, apart from my king being weak, is my lack of development here. Looks like white is very well developed. Okay, let's go a6. What about f5? Weakens e6, so. Okay. Don't see the harm in b5. Do I want b4 here? What about knight d4? Takes, knight e2. And then here? Possibly. It's kind of like a Dutch, but then he's got his c-pawn to play with. That could be playable. Hello cats play chess. Could be playable. Could also be dumb. Okay, I'm going to try it out. It's interesting. Yeah, and then this is a weird position, but it's kind of, it resembles a Dutch. Well, except it doesn't, but it does. It does, but it doesn't, but it does. And then I was thinking about challenging his bishop here, but he is attacking my pawn. So maybe I should take, but then he's going to play d4 later. Okay, so I take. Yeah, so d4 later, or even immediately. Maybe I take and then leave it as is. Yeah, my bishop sucks, eh? Okay, let's go here. So if d4, I wonder if I have, is d5 a move? No, I'm dropping. Okay. Interesting move. What about takes and then d5? He can get in here, though. Okay, I'm going to do it, though. I think d5. Okay, d5. Okay, take with the queen. Bishop a2, I just take. c3, I take. So there's knight e4. Hello, Mario. It's a you, Mario. Take. So knight e4. I think we're okay there. His knight's not really doing anything, I don't think. And we've got the bishop pair. He has a weakness on a3. I think we're doing okay. But look at the clock. Who stole my time? Was it you? Which one of you stole my time? He wants to be aggressive. Yeah, he might go here and then h4. I could go f5 and then this idea. So queen h5, king g7. Okay, okay, interesting. Interesting. Bishop. Bishop f6. Yeah, this is looking scary here for me. It looks like I'm one step away from a tactic. Oh, is this a move? I know I'm holding still. Barely. Barely holding. Yeah, I have trouble against this opening. Yeah, so here I was going to go king g7. Then bishop f7. Does he have time for this? So I'm still just pushing. Oh, yeah. This is covered from the X-ray. I care about Luigi. I was always Luigi because my brother would always take Mario. I'm always player number 2. Okay. Ooh, his queen's almost trapped. Oh, you can trade it off. Could I trap it? Oh my god. I think we win the queen. We'll try it. We'll try it. He might have to try for counterplay, but I think his queen is trapped. Right? Oh my god, he's got a check. That's annoying. I can maybe move this bishop. And then bishop f7. Okay. He still might be trapped here. Oh no, he's got this still. Ah. So we move the king. We got to go king h7. h4 though. I don't have time for this. He's always has this. That sucks, man. Yeah, so we move the... Oh, well, we're not in a rush here. So we take care of this first. And then we go king h7. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, no, he screwed up. Because now I can go here. I think he screwed... Oh, unless there's this after. There might be, but I got to take the chance. Yeah, see, he have this X-ray defense. Okay, he's got this. I need to... Oh, I almost fell for it. Oh my god. I might give him the exchange here. I'll give him the exchange. Because I don't want him taking on h3. I'm going to flag as usual. What would my rating be if I played quicker? What could it be? What's the potential? I'm only up like 3 points, 4 points of value. we'll grab this. That. I like my last move. I like my last move. Give me that knight. Yeah, give me that knight. Give it. Okay. But I didn't like the time situation. That was scaring me. So we trapped the queen. We're happy about that. Okay, so let's take a look at that from the beginning. So this Bodler attack. The computer had suggested, I believe, G5 as a follow-up. It feels very uncomfortable. No, I won. It looked like I resigned, though. He resigned. And yeah, you guys would be pretty angry because that is the type of thing I would do, is resign, because I'll be like, I'm just going to flag anyway. So I'm not surprised that you asked that question. Yeah, so G5, would I have the guts to play this? Oh, is Mimzovic there, by the way? But would I have the guts to play G5 in a tournament game? I don't know. Maybe. And I think this all... Now, this was... I wasn't sure about this. This is an experiment. Knight D4. But the structure that I got is reminiscent of type of stuff I get in the Dutch. So I thought I would try it out. I don't know if it's good, though, because, yeah, like this C3 thing, I'm not sure about. But, yeah, then I broke as soon as I had the chance. I think I timed things well. And he got his queen trapped. I don't know. I think I played very well. And I was patient here, was playing E4. I honestly think I played a very good game. So let's take a look at that with the engine. Survey says... Okay, not perfect. Blundered, apparently. Ooh, twice. Okay, a lot of mistakes. Holy crap, a lot of mistakes. Oh my god. This is not what I felt during the game. This, yeah, is not at all what I felt. So it looks like I made a million mistakes here. Now, the first question is G5 good? And it's not in the top. Oh, it is. It's the second best move. So yeah, it's like in the top 3. So it was good, or it was at least fine. Knight H5 was the best move. And I went from 9 minutes to 7, a bit over 7 minutes. I spent almost 2 minutes on these two moves, but they were, kind of critical. Maybe not critical, but they were big decisions. Computer does want to take, okay. Yeah, yeah, I told you G4 is the best move. I said it. I said sometimes the computer likes to play like this. And that's just crazy to me. But if he goes to H4, which is a blunder. Oh, we can just take it. Never mind. Yes, we can't go there. So knight E1. And then, yeah, I thought this is a move. And it's -1 for black. So bishop G5 or taking on G3. I guess they transpose. So we improve the bishop. Queen goes somewhere. And then h5. So it's a really weird position. But the computer likes it for black. Is h3 an idea? No, because then the knight's coming in. And then f5, apparently. And if he takes, then d5, and then we take here. No, so then rook f5, and then he loses. Okay, then he loses the queen. So the queen really gets hunted down. So, yeah, that's all computer stuff. But g4, so I was right that I called it, but I never, I haven't looked into it. Now, if he, yeah, I mean, he has to go to knight e1. Oh, just queen h6. If queen h6, then you got to be a little bit careful here. Knight takes g3 first, apparently, and then if f takes, apparently h6 is better, so we'll look at that. We take the knight, and then, yeah, this is a scary line though. But bishop f6, and then we're safe here apparently. So very interesting computer stuff there. I might play that in the future because it actually does look pretty good. And then, yeah, this was good. And then I blundered here with knight d4. Yeah, so my experiment did not go well. It says it's equal. It wants to play other moves, but it again likes g4, knight e1. And yeah, this whole idea. And if f4, we just play en passant. And that's his only move, because if it could be of knight d4. So this whole combination. So he's got to play f4 and give a pawn. The best move is queen f2. Because where else does he go? So he's got to go to f2. And it's just over -1 here, but interesting. Okay. I kind of like this g5 idea. But yeah, so following up with g4, I got to keep an eye on that in the future. Oli, what happened to your spacebar? You gotta clean out that spacebar. So instead, yeah, I wanted to go g4. And even if not g4, it prefers other moves like knight g3, queen a5. It says this is just equal. I think it's because of the c3 line. Yeah, exactly. So he did play this well. This was more or less okay. He didn't like my d5 move because of the confusing d4. Or taking and then d4. Okay. And then I blundered here with bishop f6. Apparently there's rook f5. Oh my God. I probably would have fallen for that too. So we just lose a pawn here. I bet it's easy to see from white's perspective. Yeah, it's easier to see from white's perspective. Yeah, I should have seen that. Yeah, so this just drops a pawn. He didn't see it. And then I blundered again. This time because of d4. What's the problem here? Oh my God, rook takes e4. And then he invades on the light squares. I mean, even in a classical time control, I don't know if I would see this rook takes e4. Maybe in a classic, maybe like 90 plus 30, I'll see it. I'm definitely not seeing it with 3 minutes left. And then this was all good. Wait, wrong line. Here. Yeah. But it actually wants to go bishop f7 first. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're never trapping him here. He actually has a million ways out, which is surprising. It's saying he can play pretty much anything. D4. Okay, yeah, because this is a threat. So I play E4, and then he has knight F4. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see. So D4 kind of allows knight F4, and then he can take the bishop. So he had ways out, but he was playing pretty quickly. So this was a blunder because of G6. I can't take. This is a fork. So king G8. I'm trying a trick right now. It's not working. Chat GPT told me, because I suddenly just got an itchy throat. I don't know why. I just suddenly got, and it said if you scratch your ear, because I think the vagus nerve is connected between like the ear and the back of your throat. It's supposed to alleviate the itchy throat, but it's not working at all. So scratching my ear, it's still itchy in my throat. It's not working in the least. Anyways, yeah. So that doesn't work. Okay. Myth busted. Yeah, but here it's saying rook d2, and it's saying that it's equal. Oh, he's threatening bishop a2, and we can't do anything about it. That sucks. So I needed to go to to g8 first, and then I can probably move this rook. Yeah, exactly. No, it wants to go here now. Oh, because we can sack the exchange, I think. Yeah, and then it's still equal. Hang on. I was winning. No, it was here. Sorry, here. Yeah, don't allow g6. So bring the king back. Yeah, I didn't want to do that because I didn't want him to take, but this is the best way to play. Okay, if you say so. Okay, I'll play one more, even though I am tired. I'll play one more game. And are we doing the bird or doing e4? Let's try the bird. The bird is the word. And I'll play it classical Dutch style. I don't know. Is d5 a thing? I can just take it, right? Okay. And can he take and then d5? Okay, I'm just gonna castle. Do I want b3? Yeah, let's get b3 in. Actually, shit. Did I have this? No, not really. Okay, so bishop b2. c4. He can take on f3. Takes. I mean, I could get a strong. That's actually not too shabby. What does he push? I can take that, right? Okay, let's try c4. This I've been watching Grandmaster Raven Sturt, and he often plays c4. Okay, so now we just have a beautiful center now, right? d4. Why can we not do it? Okay, knight b d2. I could take a center pawn, then put a rook in c. Like that's a nice open c file for me. I also have bishop g5, bishop b5. So taking may not be so bad. I don't think this is bad move. Knight b d2. I don't really want to do that. I don't know about before, but I kind of want to open up lines there. Okay, I think I'm going knight b d2. E3 is a little weak. Okay, I could go here, but I think I want to open up. This is a weak square for me if he ever moves a knight, so I might want to take just to beef that up a little bit so it's not a weakness. So I might take here, but this trades everything. This trades everything. Boom. He has to take with the knight. I could maybe play h3 here. That way, that doesn't, does that do anything? It does, because here, no, because he can still take, no, it's taking, I was Russian Zug. Oh, this weakens things, though. But still, h3, and then I take, then I go here. Right? So he takes, then I have bishop h5. Okay, I don't know. This could be definitely be, I might be overthinking this. Plus he could actually take and then go knight g3. I mean, this is probably a mistake. I could have just played any normal move. Instead, I decided to be stupid. So that was stupid. That was terrible. Why did I do that? I mean, I had, I'm so bad. Okay. Anyways, it happened. It happened. I might go rook f2, put the rook on e2. I guess either way. No, maybe I should put an e3. That was the worst move ever, e3. That was so garbage. Okay, he doesn't even play this. Oh, he's trying to trap it. But I always have rook f2. Yeah, that was the worst move I ever played in my life. Okay, what about a pin? And then if a6... then I take, and then I could get 95 in. Oh, why did I play h3? That was the worst move in the history of moves. It really was. Okay, so I guess we'll go rook c. Rook c1. knight G. I should almost just sack to exchange it. So bad. Okay, so now we can pin. So now we can pin. Am I threatening to take? Not really. He's good there. A6. Then I mean I have to take. B takes. I have 95. My dark suited bishop is so bad. So here I think he has to then take. Take with the F pawn. I'm left with a bad bishop. He's left with a beautiful knight. Maybe I should challenge this knight. This knight is too damn good, but he can always put the other knight in there as well. But I think I should challenge this. So should I just attack it? Yeah, because he's going to go here anyways, right? So this should make sense. And I'm going to take that. Oh, that's my good bishop. But that knight's too good. It's got to go. It's got to go. And then here. So knight takes. Might take with a pawn because my bishop gets slightly better than it was. I can maybe put it on d4. Hope for a miracle there. And then try to create weaknesses. Took with the bishop. Is b5 the idea? No, okay. Okay, we'll take with the d pawn. My bishop is suddenly decent now. Could offer a queen trade. That would be interesting. Do I have F? Push the F pawn. This is probably wrong. And I just dropped a pawn, so it's definitely wrong. Yeah, so maybe like queen g4. Or maybe I should come in. Should I go in there? If I go here, you can push, right? Takes. This seems wrong. He just moves the knight. Okay, I'm going to offer a queen trade. I don't know. This is a stupid maybe. It's what I moved. I have a really bad bishop. I don't know. Because of my bad bishop, I probably shouldn't trade queens, but I wasn't moving, so this is a move. It's a move. And then am I threatening f5? f5. Let's say a6. And then, like, this should be something. Is it something? What new faces, Mimzovich? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should be rocking the boat here. Should I put pressure on d5? Can I do it? Can I do it? Take here. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I mean, maybe he has this or something. Oh, he's threatening here. Oh, crap. Okay, well. Here first. Here? Check, though. Okay, so we have to go to H4. I might have G4. He doubles up, though. No, still, right? Can I go G4? Okay, so he'll get H3, but my central pawns are good. Weird. 53 seconds. I was going to tell you something earlier, Mimzovich, but I called your name and then you weren't there. Yeah, there was something I was going to tell you, but I can't remember what it was. I mean, this is the safest move. I can go here, but this is safest. Let's not get too fancy. Okay, I got to focus. I'm going to minimize shot. I got 32 seconds. Oh, I could have went here. Crap. Oh, I had rook C6. You can take here. No. Can he? No.
Yeah, just didn't have time. Oh, I needed 2 more seconds. Oh. Ugh. I needed 2 more seconds. Oh well. It's always the clock, right? We get a good position with the bird, man. Okay, I will leave it there on a loss. It's painful, but that's how it is for me. You get a winning position and then you flag because I'm just too slow. We'll analyze it quickly before we finish. No, not sleep, but I don't know. It's tiring streaming. Yeah, I'll wind down for the night. Okay, so I'll just go straight to the engine on it because I'm a little bit tired here. But yeah, it's rough, eh? Just always winning, or before I flag. I mean, always winning and then flagging. Right? Like most of the time, am I? I'm biased, I'm sure, but would you agree that the games that I lose, it's almost always because of the clock? Like sometimes it's because of the position. Sometimes I just get outplayed, but normally, okay. But I made a lot of blunders here, though, so I deserve to lose for this reason. Yeah, but the bird went well. And then like the C4 move, was that good? It was good. Yeah, you know, I need there to be a course. Somebody needs to write a Chessable course on time management. The closest thing there is, I think, is some articles that National Master Dan, oh shoot, what's his last name? The American, he's an American, Dan, I'm so bad at recalling names. Heisman. Dan Heisman, he wrote some stuff on time management, but because I would buy that in a heartbeat. Now, I was watching Grandmaster Raven Sturt's stream, like on YouTube, and he said something about if your opponent is in major time trouble and you're not, it's like being +1 in the position, like or adding +1 to whatever you have in your position, which isn't much, but it's like a rough reference, I guess. So anyways, here it didn't. Yeah, H3 was stupid. I over analyzed this and then ended up playing a stupid move. But yeah, this was good. So it doesn't love taking, doesn't hate it. I missed something here. It doesn't. Oh, so it wants me to. It says I'm winning if I just trade. My passed pawn is too good. Gee, I considered this. Why didn't I do it? These pawns are very strong. So he blockades, and I'm winning a pawn right there. We can't stop both threats here. Oh, no, I guess he can, right? Just move one rook. But it's saying this is just completely winning. I don't know how, though. It seems like it's still work. But that would have been simplest. And here it's +5. I only had 30 seconds here, so I made a lot of mistakes. And yes, I saw this too late. I saw this like 5 seconds after I played it. I only had 30 seconds. Yeah, there's a million moves here they're winning, and I made a lot of mistakes here. I was almost pre-moving at this point. I just had no time. I let myself get too low as usual. This is the graph of my time. Burned it all out of the opening. I burn a lot. That's where I burn it, in the middle game. Well, sometimes in the opening, but it's mostly in the middle game, I think. Early middle game. Yeah, just the worst time management ever. Ugh. But at least I wasn't dominating from beginning to end and then just flagging. That feels even worse. At least it was a battle here still. Yeah, but the bird holding. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you, Mimsevich. I think it was you that. It was either you or Vivek, and I don't know where he disappeared. But one of you asked me if I would be brave enough to play the Dutch in a tournament game. Well, I did. I do. In my last tournament, I played the Dutch, and I won. Now, the real question is, do I have the guts to play the bird? And I think I will. Bird and Dutch. That's gonna be it. That's my new repertoire. Bird and Dutch. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow to flag some more. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.